On m'a fait l'honneur de m'appeler têtu, infâme, mauvais religieux. Eh bien, au risque de me faire répéter les mêmes refrains peu gracieux, je continuerai à parler et à dire la vérité.
Father Pandosy was a man of many talents. He was an architect, botanist, farmer, doctor of sorts, and a talented musician and singer. He was so frank, honest, and direct with his superiors that they actually feared him. Jean-Charles Pandosy was born in Marseilles, France in 1824. He grew up immersed in the Roman Catholic religion and became an Oblate missionary as a young man. In 1847, at age 23, the Oblate priest sent him on a 57-day journey across the Atlantic to North America. He was joined by 4 other missionaries. They traveled over 3,400 kilometers west to Fort Walla Walla in the future territory of Washington, where they established a mission to minister to the Yakama Nation. Conflicts erupted between the Yakama Nation and the Europeans who settled on their land. Soldiers burned down the mission, and Father Pandosy and a few of his supporters were sent north across the border to Okanagan Lake. They were later joined by Father Richard and Brother Sorel. The group survived their first winter thanks to the Syilx Okanagan people.
Nous sommes arrivés hier soir à l'endroit choisi pour notre mission. C'est une très large vallée située sur la rive gauche du grand lac Okanagan. Nous l'appelons l'anse au sable parce qu'au bord du lac existent 2 jolies criques sablonneuses séparées par une petite rivière aux berges accessibles. Cette vallée est la plus vaste de celle des alentours. La terre arabe se trouve partout.
In the spring of 1860, the Oblates built the Mission of the Immaculate Conception near present-day Mission Creek, an important fishing site for the Syilx Okanagan people. The Oblates preached to the Syilx Okanagan people and Europeans who settled in the valley. Father Pandosy strove to serve the community, a goal that was not without controversy.
La chapelle est construite sur un terrain qui ne nous appartient pas. Elle est donc la propriété des autochtones qui sont maîtres de leur argent, de leur bois et de leur temps, sans que personne ne puisse s'opposer à ce qui leur plaît.
The missionaries also cultivated land, introduced grapes, apples, and other foods to the Okanagan. Father Pandosy wanted to plant grapes and made a humorous but firm request to his superiors.
Nous avons besoin de sel, de sucre, de riz, de café, de poivre et de chandelle. Nous avons aussi besoin de vin de messe en quantité parce que je me propose de célébrer la messe tous les jours et je n'ai pas besoin de vous en donner les raisons.
Over 200 letters written by Father Pandosy demonstrate that he was not a typical priest. He was outspoken, honest, and direct. He strayed from the strict rules laid out by the priesthood and made friends and enemies both here and back home in Marseille.
Je sais que je dois prendre garde à ce que j'écris parce que mes lettres seront conservées. Si c'est pour en faire des reliques, c'est un honneur auquel je ne m'attendais pas.
Like a true Provençal, he admitted that his emotions sometimes dictated his words, and even though he wrote,
Après cette dernière lettre, j'embrasse le silence qu'on exige. Je ferme la bouche et je brise ma plume.
he never did. Father Pandosy died in 1891 at the home of Chief Francois in Penticton. A small white chapel near the Pandosy mission marks his grave.